Sorry, my live stream just had a bug for some reason. That's great. There you are, now we're live.
It's alright.
Classic.
He tells me, oh, sorry, you cannot connect to services at this time. It's like, well, you better hurry up. The benefits of streaming on PC, am I right?
Yeah. Just don't do a memory start done on him last night. We were in a scrum against him and his TV never turned on, so his dad said we turn off a full Wi-Fi on the poor kids. Somebody once told me.
Shut the fuck up.
You're my wonderwall. 'Cause maybe
It's what I have to deal with that again.
I like the sound. I like
Let's go for anyone we all know. Shut up.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold hands, touching hands, reaching out,
Touching you.
touching
Shut your fucking mouth.
Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum.
Dun.
Good times never seem so fun.
Pete might get triggered by that song. Stop.
Okay, are we all good to go, boys, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
chill, okay. Well, I've explained everything, you know what's going on. Alright.
Yeah.
Good luck, boys. Good luck
Good
to both
luck.
teams.
Good luck, have
and
fun.
have fun.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Have
see
a
you guys
good
after the
fun.
game.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
Don't roast me.
Okay, welcome back everyone to Rejuvenation League. We have Seraph versus Want2 starting out on Coastline. First battle, we're coming out from Want2 on the defense starting off and Seraph on the attack. It'll be interesting to see what Want2 ban. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like a Thatcher ban. As I'm pretty sure we're all aware of, Thatcher's a pretty common ban. And we will be seeing Ying coming out, okay. Makes sense. Ying's annoying, and I think we all established that, but at least they are removing one of her Candelas very, very soon. I won't go into that, because I believe I went into that to another stream, and yeah, I'll just end up ranting. But Seraph's ban, their first ban on attack, will probably be Thatcher more likely. No, it'll actually be Jackal, so we'll actually see Thatcher staying in. Jackal, I mean, it's one that we don't really see often, but it's one that's understandable. A lot of people don't like to deal with him. Valkyrie will get banned, which means IQ. Usually IQ will be banned, but okay, fair enough. Don't want any intel with the cameras. That'll be Seraph's second ban. That'll be their defense ban. Want2's last defense ban. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something potentially like a Maestro. Echo's not really an issue because you have that Thatcher grenades up online. So it'll be interesting to see what they ban, and they will be banning Echo. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't use Echo anyway, so I think there's a little bit of a throwaway ban. But I mean, there's not much else you would remove. Maybe you could move something like a Jaeger, but something on defense first. You probably wouldn't want to remove something like that, so it's completely understandable. Okay. Now, Coastline. I think we all know it's infamous for its strategies. It's very, very good for the strategies. I think a lot of people do enjoy Coastline. We'll see Blue Bar Sunrise coming out first. Not one that exactly a lot of people will go for straight off the bat, but it's one that will be used here. It can be very, very strong. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good strategies for it, but it's not one that usually teams bring out first. This could be a way to switch up things. The Clash coming out also. Clash, I love Clash on this map, honestly. At the end of the day, Clash can maintain a whole entire room by herself. She's very, very good. At the end of the day, it's one of those things of like, you've got to push her rather than she has to push you, and all she does is waste your time over and over again. Simple as that. Be interesting to see what kind of setup they go. They're going to have to defend that top floor to make sure that vertical isn't being controlled. As soon as that vertical comes into control of Blue and Sunrise, it's pretty much GG. They can get a plant off in A super duper easy. So they have to be careful of that. Okay, as the round starts to begin, 3 minutes on the clock. Attacking for Seraph versus Want2 on coastline. Like they could be pushing main entrance, maybe maintaining control of kitchen and top floor would be a very, very strong push for them as of right now to start off with. Let's see what they kind of go for though. Like Aquarium hold will come out from Clash, holding this top floor. Like I said, this maintenance of this top floor is very, very important. They need to maintain this in order for anything to really go through. See Buck now on top of the roof though, and it's another game pushing through Hookah also. Clean out this top floor like I stated. Now they do have to be careful to catch anyone. Oh my god, almost a wallbang coming straight off the bat. P-Money getting extremely messed up. P-Money will actually go down! What a huge play as he gets pinched. They need to be careful though. Clash trying to push forward Tom. They now know he's down though. As he does go to shoot the Twitch drone, Retro will come in and take out Tom. The Clash will go down. Also, P-Money's on the floor. 2 players from Want2 down really early on. This isn't good. Also, that top floor control is going to be maintained now. Buck. Actually, no. Eel from underneath will take out William. There'll be the Ash gone. What a huge play from underneath the hatch. But they don't even know he's here. They'll pick up the diffuser. Imagine surprised the cord didn't come out. He was down and they didn't try and take him out. Els was sitting there, though. He'll get thrown out on the other hand. He has to be careful, though. They now know he's down there, and they could potentially look for a drop onto him. 3v4 situation. Seraph are in a very, very, very nice spot right now. Jaeger is going to go and peek the Twitch, potentially. We'll actually see him, but yeah, that'll be L with a huge kill. Entity with a huge kill. Now they made it in their favor. 1-2 now in a 2v3 situation. It's absolutely huge. As of right now, this high ground is being maintained by Seraph, but Want2 with the man advantage, switching it back up. Even sight control is still in control, though. Smoke behind that in pink. And that's also something else they're going to have to force out. The ping of the camera will actually come through, and now they'll know exactly where the players are. Smoke, though. Entity waiting. He does see someone cross over, but doesn't decide to shoot. Blue is now in full control, it's looking like. Smoke's going in. Nomad going for a plant. They need to go and make a move right now. Plant has stopped. There'll be an enter from L. There'll be also diffuser down. Retro will go down. And as Danny's in a 1v4 situation, he'll pull out that shotgun, but will reload his his primary, that F90. We'll see one on his left, but it's not enough as Cam takes him out. Danny will fall, and there'll be 1-2 going up 0-1. Absolutely huge right there. We saw L with that nice hatch play in office. There wasn't any focus onto him there. He got a nice kill onto Aquarium. Even though Clash, Tom and P-Money both losing their lives really early on, Clash and Legion losing their lives very early on are not something that you want to have happen. With them losing their lives very early on, especially someone like Legion, someone who wants to stay in the game the longer so they can put down more goo mines. You know, Want2 weren't looking very, very comfortable. They weren't looking very, very confident. But ultimately it got turned around for them, and they managed to pick up their kills and even brought it back to a man advantage on their side of 3v2. The plan tried to go on by Nomad. L rotate from offices back into Blue Bar, took out that player in the Nomad planting, and then it was all up to Gridlock, which Gridlock got pinched and was taken out, ultimately leaving to Want2's win. 1-2 though going to kitchen now on defense. Surprising we haven't seen anything like a potentially a hold coming out with a hold in hookah, which is the common holds. Yeah, it's interesting to see we don't see that. Jacob joins the stream with us. Hello, Jacob on the stream. He's rooting for 1-2 as they do just win their first defense. They're looking pretty confident right now, 0-1. But it's still early games. It's anyone's game to take this back. Seraph could bounce back, and I mean, they are quite clearly showing they have the capabilities to do winning out those early rounds. So.
5 seconds left before insertion.
3 minutes on the clock. 1-2 once again defending. Seraph on the attack. More spawn in this ruin side this time, potentially getting control of officers. And Aquarium. Hello, how are you doing during these times? I'm great, mate. I hope you're doing good yourself. Okay, looking like they're going to be pushing Sunrise Bar, clearing that out. That's a very good push. They can get a lot of crossfires from that area. Potentially go for a plant and default inside a kitchen. Obviously, they have to be careful. Last time they went for a smoke plant, which that Maestro might prevent. They obviously didn't have a Maestro last time, but you know, this could be a lot more deadlier for them. Maestro, nice camera. They're watching that kitchen window, watching for vaults as well. We'll see Ibana getting open to these castle barricades with her ex-Kairoses. Not exactly the greatest of uses, but definitely better than using something for, say, like nades or something like that. I mean, they don't have actually anything to breach them, so yeah, it is going to be needed to use the ex-Kairos. Williams with a huge kill into L. The top fragger from that last round will be instantly removed from Want2, and it's not looking great for them as Tom is being forced out. Buck will go down though as William gets taken out by Tom, not even a 4v4 situation. A nice even fight right there as Chemo gets lit up slightly. They now know that someone is playing on that 90. Playing next to Vase will be Retro. Retro will know this. A couple of shots though as he does peek. Tom gets a couple of shots on Retro and Tom will back away as he takes a couple of bullets himself. Now in a 4v4 situation, still a minute 15 on the clock, so they're going for a service push potentially. But the question is this going to be worth it? They're trying to force out Tom right now as Tom just watches himself up in theatre. Either way, this is absolutely huge right now. Tom's wasting a lot of time right now. The focus going on to him. Retro will go down to P-Money. And that will mean it's now in a 3v4 situation in favor of Want2. This is exactly where they want the game to be with only 50 seconds on the clock. We have Danny pushing down that cool vibe stairs. Chemo trying to push services still. And it's right now, it just looks like that Seraph are just kind of butting heads. They don't know exactly where they can push from, what they can do. Run out though from the multi, but the recoil of the F2 will fuck up Jade as Jade falls as it now goes into a 2v4 situation. Chemo in the kitchen window. Danny takes out Entity though as he's forced out from Chemo Danny, and Chemo now in a 2v3 situation. Hibana pushing up through kitchen, will spot the castle, but that'll be a down. Danny now in a 2v1 situation. P-Money will take out Danny as Chemo gets downed by Cam, and it looks like Want2 will finish up that round 0-2 on the scoreboard as of right now. Want2 sitting pretty comfortably right now, as it is currently 0-2 on the scoreboard. Like I said previously, it's still early days, but definitely looking like Want2 want to bring this home, and it's looking like they're going to be doing that, executing this very, very well. Maybe not so much for the first round. It looked a little bit janky in a sense, and it looked like potentially it was going to go in favour of Seraph. But yeah, they managed to pull it back, and that round looked a lot more comfortable for them. Even though they did lose L really early on, that top fragger. Either way, it still went in their favour, and they looked pretty comfortable doing it. P-Money being an absolute god. Tom wasting a lot of that time on that top floor also.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now, we do see them going to hookah now. Obviously, they just won kitchen and blue bar sunrise, so they can't go to those sites, which means the only next best site they can go to is hookah. Now, for anyone wondering, if you have been an old Siege fan and you're coming back into the game, or even some Siege fans still think that this site on the right here, right in front of us, Penthouse Theatre is the best site, right? It is no longer the best site simply because of the fact that you can get a lot of pinches in you. That window on that east side is very, very pinchable. Basically, it's really hard to defend because people have found out ways on how you can open underneath, etc. So all the strategy become basically void because it's really easy to attack it. So hookah is known as being one of the best sites for people nowadays. We will see P-Money though bringing out the Pulse, playing underneath with a Nitro cell. This could be huge for P-Money as people push Aquarium. And he knows this. If P-Money can get this huge Nitro cell off really early on, this could be huge for him. Here's the break right now though, from above. Aquarium window, Aquarium door will be broken open. How is Seraph doing on wins/losses this match? I believe they're 1-0 at the minute, because obviously that's this. I believe this is play week number 2. So I want to say they're 1-0. I'm not 100% sure though. I need to actually do my research like that. I'm not 100% invested in the league because there's so many leagues I got to cast. So I do apologise on that front. I'll see if I can find out for you though after this. A minute 50 on the clock, so like Aquarium will be taking full control out of P Money with that Nitro Cell. He's still waiting patiently underneath, but is it going to be enough time? This is where he should be throwing it. William with a huge kill on the NT really on. Seraph looking pretty comfortable right now. The Nitro Cell goes up from P Money. Tom takes out William though. Nice huge refrag coming out onto Entity. The Nitro Cell will go up, and now time is waited out. Floor's being opened up underneath. He'll go pop that Nitro and it will take out one. Retro with a huge Nitro Cell on to P Money with a huge Nitro Cell on to Retro. What a kill. There'll be a nice early push for them as it now becomes 3-4. It's now back in favor of Want2. Pushing up right now though, they'll be forcing him out, but a huge pre-fire from P Money taking out Chemo. Now leaves Sophia, Jade and Danny left all alone. They'll be pushing. Danny takes out Tom though. A smoke playing potentially cutting off default flashes coming in though. They can go for a plant here, but Diffuser's not in their arms. But as it goes back in Jade's arm, Jade will be rotating back, and this plant will be going down. This isn't good. Danny having to cover him, though. Kind of cool vibes. Pushing through rotate as well. Catch him out! Cam takes out Danny, though. As he goes for the reload, Jade, though, with the plant going down, will take out Cam. And as Jaeger pushes in, L will down him, but he'll start to get himself back up. Using Sophia's special ability passive, but Jaeger comes up and finishes him off. Jade gets taken out by L as the defuse goes down. As Want2 now are 0-3 on the scoreboard. Let me see if I can get some information up on now for you on both Seraph. About what their win-loss is looking like as of right now. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I can't exactly see it anyway. I do apologize. I saw it was somewhere, but
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
yeah, I can't seem to find it. I do apologize on that, Jacob. I swear it's somewhere. I'll have to learn where it is for you for the next game. Blue bar being replayed though by Want2. As we said previously, this is a very good site for them, and it's obvious whether they'll go here again. Obviously winning. With Want2 being 0-3 right now, going into round number 4, what Seraph are gonna have to pick up their game. Right now, they're Want2, like I said, are sitting pretty comfortable on this first map. Maybe just the defense is very, very good for them, and when they go on to attack, it might go a little bit more in Seraph's favor as they go on the defense. But Want2 right now storming ahead, and Seraph are gonna have to bounce back in order to even exist and potentially get this draw on the way or even win. I think if Want2 win this next round, I think this match will definitely go in Want2's favor, and it'll be very devastating if Want2 throw it away if they go 4-0 against Seraph. Queer inside being pushed once again. Pretty common once again. They're trying to force out that clash more likely, and P Money. P Money looking like he's going to play a little bit more safer this time though. He doesn't want to get taken out really early on. Cam will be droned out the wing kitchen, which could prove a lot of problems for him later on, as he is getting pushed. Right now they're pushing behind Flash, trying to move him out. Danny will get taken out by P Money though. A nice early kill. The smokes are even coming out from Tom. No, not Tom, from Entity, and he will get shot in the back. Chemo going and taking out Tom, pushing up from the behind. That clash we removed early on is not exactly the most ideal situation, but he definitely delayed a lot of time. William though challenging Cam and William both getting a little bit lit up, both retreating back into cover, reloading their guns a little bit. William going for a couple of fires in though. flashing out Cam right now. Cam looks away so he doesn't get flashed by it. Ash pushing it. Entity takes out Jade though. Now in a 3v4 situation. P-Money will take out William. Now it's Camo and Retro. P-Money saving Cam's life, by the way, as Cam gets flashed. Retro, they're holding this top ground control, and Camo trying to push in through pool entrance, looking like. Drones are coming in from underneath offices. A couple of shots will be taken onto Retro, but Retro won't take any actual damage, as he slightly, only just about becomes unscathed. This top ground control will be maintained. Potentially try to move this smoke, but if his leg will be spotted. Couple shots in. The smoke. Entity will have to rotate out as he almost gets charged right there. A bit of him will get revealed. Almost getting shotgun once again. But he's fine as he sits comfortably behind Pink. Top is still being open above him though. Trying to push forward as well. But P-Money will take out Camo, and I'll be Retro now in a 1v4 situation. Someone's playing up that top ground. It's P-Money! Will he know this, and will he be able to kill P-Money before P-Money has a chance to come and challenge him? P-Money now in the challenge. As he has pushed over the vase, couple of shots on the Retro there from P-Money. P-Money getting taken out ultimately though as Retro, as he brings it down to a 1v3 situation, pushing out Cool Vibe stairs, pushing and peeking out through the hallway, and will get taken down though, as Entity down to me. Retro will be starting to pick himself up, but Entity pushes forward and takes out Retro. It's now 0-4 in favor of Want2. Absolutely huge right there for Retro, clutching at that round for him. P-Money almost taking an out Retro though. But bearing in mind, P-Money did actually save someone's life really early on, so P-Money getting a lot of value. We're currently 0-4. Here's the scoreboard in case anybody is curious. P-Money on that top frag, though, followed by L, and then Cam and Entity sort of together, and then Tom bottom fragging. But yeah, I mean, everyone's been doing pretty well. Seraph, the top fraggers will be Danny and William. With Retro close, and Camo and Jade with only one kill. They need to pick up a little bit to kind of put themselves in that favor. Like I said, right now, Want2 with 0-4 lead. It's looking like it's going to be game over, right? I mean, they're looking pretty comfortable as they do now go to kitchen as it is back open for them. The thing we remember is that right now the momentum is definitely shifting in Want2's position, and even if Seraph wants to bounce back, Want2 are just sitting so comfortably that I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I have seen it happen, but if Seraph wants to fight back for it, they're going to need to fight back for it with everything they've got. Pull out every single card they possibly can. Kronks, welcome to the streamer, man. How you doing today? We're currently doing Want2 versus Seraph. Seraph on the attack with 3 minutes on the clock, and Want2 on the defense. They are currently 0-4 up for Want2. Whereas kitchen is being held right now. A couple of shots going in through the kitchen window. Trying to pressurize that Maestro set his cams are slightly late. Good luck, Seraph. Looks like Chronix is in favor of Seraph. William pushing up for this through service and potentially going for a plant here. Good you. I'm very, very good. But Entity takes out William with a nice early headshot. That'll be your Monty falling. That's definitely not something that you want to happen early on. And it's now going to be in a 4v6 situation in favor of Want2 once again. Retro getting extremely lit up as Ash, as he does decide to push that top floor out. Tom gets a little bit lit up though as he rotates back in the bathroom. As of right now, the punch hole will come in, but P-Money will go down to Camo, now making it a 4-4. If Tom can catch out Retro right here, this could mean he'll once again go in favor of Want2. But no, Tom will actually get spotted, but it won't be revealed. Well, it will get pushed over my nose, going to swing in, couple shots in, but nothing connects into Tom, and Tom luckily got out unscathed. Tom now getting pressured, though he has to be careful. Tom taking out Retro as bathroom hatch gets opened up by Zofia, and Zofia's looking like she's going to be trying to pressurize Tom out of this top floor. We have Jade though still watching this doorway of kitchen, making sure that no one can come in. No one can rotate to services or anything like that. Jones coming in, Cameron's like he's going to drop with Want2 in this advantage right now, it's gonna be very, very hard for Seraph to bounce us back, especially when we've seen what Want2 can do with these leads. But if there's anyone who could do, I think it would definitely be Seraph. What we gotta remember is that right now that Seraph are bloodthirsty, right? With being 0-4, they're gonna want to get pushed as hard as they possibly can and get these dubs. And it's looking like Chemo will be actually pushing to L, but L will look away at the wrong time as Chemo takes him out. Now bring it to a 3v3, and Jade takes our entity. Now leaving it in a 2v3 situation. This is looking like it might actually go in favor of Seraph. As a couple of shots from Cam try to go onto Jade, but the metal bars eat him. And Jade will ultimately come out unscathed. Cam will drop Tom, leaving Cam in a 1v3 situation. Jade goes for that plant. Pushing up right now as Captel launches a couple of bolts in. Tries a headshot in, but it's not enough. The top ground's been played as the diffuser gets planted. Dropped on the hatch right there, but Zofia will take him out. Kemo will take down Cam, as this will be the first round win for Seraph, bring it to 1-4, still in favor of Want2, but Seraph winning their first round, feeling good most likely, getting ready to bounce back. Now, like I said, Want2 sitting pretty comfortable right now. Not obviously with being the 3-round up lead, right? Pretty like they're sitting pretty comfortable, right? And every right to them, right? It's 1-4. But Seraph, after taking that last round, have got to be comfortable, and they've got to be thinking to themselves, okay, we have potential.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
All they have to do now is make sure this potential isn't badly used. We do go into round 6, 1-4 on the scoreboard, and we all know what happens after this round as we hit round 7. The switches will come up, which means the attack will be played by Want2 and the defense for Seraph. Who knows, I might actually switch up things very, very dramatically, and Seraph could bounce back all the way. If they win this next defense, if they win this next attack, I don't know, Want2 might actually struggle to bounce back, and potentially Seraph might be able to do a reverse sweep on them. But it's still early days, and it's anyone's game. Dominic says, you're the best caster, back at it. I appreciate that, man. We're trying to be the best, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. 3 minutes on the clock. Seraph on the attack, pushing ruins potentially. Probably going to go for some kind of aquarium push like they have been doing a lot. P-Money back on that pulse, playing underneath. As before, they're going to be trying to force him out more than likely, though, I bet. Diffuser will be dropped, potentially swapping it around as maybe someone's going to go for a push into offices to try and remove P-Money. Not quite sure. Sounds like someone might be potentially droning. And yet, the drones will come in. And they'll now know as... Oh, no! William will go down. We're going to kill into P-Money. Sorry, as P-Money falls. A nice early kill from William. And Seraph in a nice early lead as P-Money. The man who is top fragging right now will get taken out really early on. And that's not someone you want to lose very early on. You want to see a little bit more of Jade? I can definitely do that for you, mate. Look like they're pushing from hookah desk side. As of right now, drones going in. Pushing out Kubai, a Cam will take out Camo with a nice early kill, but William will take out Cam. William pushing in, taking out Tom. Not even in a 2v4 situation. Entity and L are on their own. And it's not looking exactly favourable for them as the plank goes down from Danny. Shots coming in, though. Entity trying to push his way back up through Cool Vibes. The plant goes down. L still down at main lobby hallway for Entity trying to peek the person on Hookah balcony. Danny with a huge corner. L now leaving Entity in a 1v4 situation. Only 30 seconds until that planter is fully down. And it's defused. Nomad pushes up. And the down will go in from Vase from Retro. Now in a 1v3 situation. He's made this in a nice advantage in his favour. Somewhere up to down repelling though. Couple shots in, but William takes out Entity. What a round for William! And Seraph now make it 2-4. Still in favour of Want2 once again, but Seraph on the uprise. Now, Want2, like I said, they were sitting pretty comfortably. They won 4 rounds in a row. And now Seraph are bouncing back. And as a change comes in, which means Seraph are on the defense, attack for Want2. Could this be the fall for Want2? Or can they take the lead they had early on and still keep it in their favour? Who knows? Seraph, they're looking a lot more stronger than they did the first couple of rounds. Here's the scoreboard as of switches. Top fraggers William, obviously after that amazing round coming out for him. Closely followed by Camo and Danny. Jade and Retro playing, they've only got 2 kills each. But yeah, they've been doing okay. P-Money top fragging for Want2. Entity close below. Cam and L drawing with 4 kills. And then Tom with 3. So Want2 are definitely getting the frags a little bit more. But Seraph ultimately pulling out of the pulling more stuff out right now, and they're doing very, very well. I'm hoping that this will become a closer game than Want2 just taking over, and it's looking like Seraph might actually be able to provide that. Seraph, let me know, guys, down in the chat right now. Do you think Seraph could bounce this back and potentially bring it to a draw? Obviously, they could even win this still, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you reckon the end score's going to be, guys? Let me know down below. 3 minutes on the clock. We now have Want2 on the attack. Defense 4. Seraph. Let's see how the Seraphs are going to be and how this might change up the scoreboard. Okay. Oh, they're pushing out Kitchen right now, which is very, very important as well. You want to clear out these bottom floor roamers, because obviously later on there could be a very, very big issue. Danny with a huge kill. That's Scorpion everyone to P-Money as he enters in for that entry frag, but ultimately gets taken out. Seraph bouncing back, now bringing it in favour of them once again. They are doing absolutely amazing right now. And Want2 are probably, honestly, a little bit worried. I mean, they had the advantage, but they're losing it slightly. And yeah, like I said, I don't know, like what's gonna happen right now. It's not looking comfortable. 6-6 draw. Cornick thinks the scoreboard's gonna be. I could see that being the case. Only a minute 3 on the clock. Couple shots right there onto William as Tom takes him out from the above. Oh no, William is about to go down as he is now stuck. Oh no! Cam takes out William. They're arriving at 4-4 as Tom almost misses his chance of killing him. Now, drone's being seized though in favour of Seraph's side. I don't know right now what's gonna happen really. I mean, the walls are getting opened. Potentially a plant's gonna go down, but where from? Want2 have definitely brought this back for themselves. 4-4. With only a minute left on the clock, though, they need to do something. They need to make a move. Right now, I feel like Seraph still have a lot of control of the map. And that could be proved very, very fatal for them if they're not careful. Players just playing very patiently right now. Hibana coming in. This could be a catch kill from Jade, but Jade wanted to look away. Couple shots in. Jade will get extremely lit up and will go down from Tom. And that'll leave him on a 3v4 situation. Is this Want2's time to bite back and get around for them once again? Aquarium will be pushed in and Elamine will go off on the other hand. And that means that many people know that they're now playing their camo. The smokes will come in, but Danny will catch Entity. Nice control that Scorpion. Retro with a huge kill in the hell. Now in a 3v2 situation, Cam and Tom versus Retro and Camo and Danny. Retro will follow as Tom takes him out with that Hibana gun, but Hibana will go down. Now even Cam in a 1v2 situation, he's having to push up. He's got the defuse in his hands. Will be pushing up and Smoke will take him out. Actually, no, he won't even take him out, but he can't get that planter down, which means it's now 3-4 in favour of still in favour of Want2, but Seraph very, very close to closing it out and coming back up to them and tying up the score. I'd say Want2 will win with a slight advantage, says Jacob. Well, right now, Want2 are going to need a little bit more than an early kill lead to essentially win themselves around. I mean, they had the lead, but they just wasted too much time, and it was too late then by the time they'd actually made any push. But nonetheless, I mean, very well played to Seraph. You can tell that Seraph are very, very good at like these situations, just bunkering down, holding down certain positions, and just waiting patiently.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Discover the location of a bomb. Loading mag. Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, so Krolix just pointing out in the chat, Kavira. Now, it's not an operator that's used, and I will explain this to people why, okay? Oh, Ahmad. Okay, so it's... Sorry, I don't know how to say the name, so I just say that he's his part. But it's Ahmad. Amjad. Is that how you say Amjad? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that name. I'll try to call him Amjad for you. I do apologise, Amjad, for that. I just see Jade and I thought that's how you say it. I do apologise, my man. If you do watch this. But yeah, that Cav play bit is very interesting. Obviously, Cav's not one that's taken a lot. And that's for the obvious reason of, well, Cav, you just pinch her down. Amjad, okay. Yeah, so you just kind of like pinch her down and then she's pretty much gone. Yeah, but the drones will come in right now. 3 minutes on the clock, by the way. 4-1-2 on the attack once again. Defense for Seraph. We will see now the pressure's coming out to force out this Cav. G36C on Ash. Questionable, but maybe just wants ACOG. Trying to pressure right now William, who is currently inside of pool. Inside of billiards. Right now, everyone's just pretty much sitting pretty comfortably. I mean, nothing's actually really happened. Minute on the clock's already gone, and nothing's really been done.
Drone activated.
Okay, yeah, like I said, 1:20 have gone and nothing has even come out from anyone. I mean, they're still trying to force out William, who's been up in billiards for God knows how long. The push from Want2 is just taking too long, but Amjad will get shot up, and he will have to retreat back up to Cool Vibe stairs, as he is one tap from death. Let's be careful. Cav will get droned out, though. And I'll be Cav rotating around, almost getting caught out. But P-Money couldn't land his shots. But William will get taken out by Cam. But a huge refrag from Amjad as Cam gets taken out by him. Amjad, though, extremely low on HP. If they take him out, this could be absolutely huge. Lieutenant down with the Z. I have no clue why. I'm guessing it's because nothing's happening. How you doing, Dan, today, by the way, Dan? We've only 45 seconds on the clock. Time's gonna have to start moving and people are gonna have to start making plays. Once again, Want2 are just taking way too long. Dan said they're playing too slow, but that's the nature of Siege. I'm just waiting in offices right now, so even catch on you. We've only 3 seconds on the clock. It's just one of those things. Retro with a huge killer. P-Money now in an advantage in favor of Seraph. But Tom will even up as he takes out Retro with only 15 seconds on the clock. Something needs to happen right now. L going for that plant with the smokes. Camo trying to push up but will go down. The plant's still going through. Danny takes out Tom as the plant goes through. Entity with a triple kill. And that will mean that 1-2 now bring it 3-5 in their favor. I'm good, brother. Came to peep the cast. I appreciate that, Dan. Your support is always greatly appreciated, my man. I appreciate everyone for coming out, by the way. Also, thanks for the subscribe, Dan. But what a play coming up from Want2. I mean, I'm going to say this. If I really want to be critical, I know they just won the round, but if I really want to be critical, Want2 just take too much time pushing people out to certain positions. And, you know what I mean? It's one of those cases of... I don't know, they play too slow for their own good sometimes. I understand that playing slow is good, especially against a Cav. You don't want to get stuck by her. But all you have to do is just pressurize her, push her into an area where she's in an unfavorable position. I mean, we almost saw P-Money lose the fight against him when he was in an advantage that he should have won. Was lucky enough that someone that came around, and I believe it was Cam who actually came around and actually took out that player who was playing Kavir, which I believe it was William. But obviously did get refragged trying to get that kill, so it just isn't great overall work coming out from both teams. You're a great commentator, keep up, man. I appreciate that, man. We're trying to get better and better, hopefully taking it to the pro scenes one day. If not, it's whatever. I enjoy doing these, and I hope people enjoy watching them, and people coming out and saying stuff like I'm a great commentator and stuff like that definitely keeps me going, so I much appreciate that, my man. If you guys haven't already, by the way, down in the description below there is my Twitter. It's @castsconch. Go give me a follow if you want to, up to date when I'm going to go live with more casts. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys around in other casts. 3 minutes on the clock. Seraph on the defense, Want2 on the attack. Now, if Want2 take this next round, they were brought to 3-6, which means it will be either a draw or a win for them, which means they'll set themselves up very, very well. What an end for Entity, though, picking up that triple kill, by the way. Covering L on that plant. If L was killed trying to plant, that could have been the end. That could have been definite disaster. Drone's coming out right now. P-Money switching over to that R4C. The wolf being opened right now into Billiards as they are now being drone, and they do know there's a player playing up there. Behind the bar, even. So the force onto Aquarium is going to be very, very, you know, be very, very important to push. We're only a minute 30 on the clock. Once again, I told you this. Want2 are taking their time. And I mean, nothing's even been done. At least walls are being opened, etc. Cam takes out Camo, though, who's playing behind Aquarium. And that's not good, but the call will come in, and that means the Amjad will have to rotate out. 1 minute left on the clock. They're trying to force out right now. If they can get a kill on to Amjad, this will be absolutely huge for them. Putting in P-Money to Amjad with a nice early lead as they're now 2 players up. With only 45 seconds on the clock, Want2 can definitely win this round. As I say, they got a lot of kills on their hand, but not a lot of time. Couple shots right now on to Maestro, though. Maestro will actually go down. P-Money takes out Danny, and that'll be William going down as well to L. Retro now in a 1v5 situation, but he misses all his shots as Entity takes him out, and as Want2 gets a flawless round, it's now 3-6 in favor of Want2. Now, remember, guys, Want2 cannot lose. They either draw or win, and now if Seraph bounce back and they get the win, get a draw, sorry. It's going to be very, very devastating for Want2, so I'm hopefully thinking that Want2 will just take this here. But, yeah, Chronix, mate, for your sake, I hope that they can bounce back, my man, and bring it to a draw. Right now, Seraph are definitely chancing, and they're on the edge of death, and they need to be careful about it. You think Seraph can clutch this? I mean, I reckon they could definitely. I think it's not impossible. But with this lead and how statistics state, just by how the rounds have been going, I don't think Want2 will lose this. I think Want2 will win, but if Seraph pull this back, I think this will be absolutely huge for them. But Want2 will be very devastated if they completely lose this.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, like Jacob just said, Want2 definitely are playing way too slow. So yeah, there's no doubt that Seraph could bounce back and definitely bring this to a draw. Potentially the last round right now for Want2 on the attack. With only 3 minutes on the clock, let's hope they make this 3 minutes count and they win this out. Okay, so now they're making a lot more of a swift push right now. Already taking control of Sunrise Bars a lot more than they've been doing the other rounds. That's very, very good for them. Especially with, I believe it was, yes, hookah that's being held. Which means actually the floor can be opened up from underneath by Cam. He can pressurize anyone who's playing there. He's also watching the drop of anyone who might potentially rotate around. Very, very true. Dan P-Money, though, taking a lot of early shots. As he does decide to peek the person playing in Z. But, yeah, luckily gets unscathed and gets out of there. Look like right now they're going to push DJ Booth, pushing into VIP and potentially getting this top floor control from the left side, but Cam will fall to Retro, and that's not good for Want2. Oh no, with that nice early leads coming out from Seraph. This could be a bounce back, but L takes out William. Absolutely huge. All P-Money has to do now is take out Danny, who's playing on these main stairs, and this could be absolutely huge for them. But the real question is, will he be able to do it? Kem takes a little bit of damage, though, as he has decided to pick VIP. But Entity takes out Danny with an lead now coming out from Want2. That's not looking good for Seraph. But they could definitely bounce back with Tom takes out Chemo, Retro, and Amjad all left alone trying to clutch this one up. But who knows as Retro goes down. Amjad now in a 1v4. Definitely clutchable, but it's not looking like it's going to be favourable as Tom takes him out through the rotate. And that will mean that Want2 win the match 3-7. Oh, I've never actually seen this Tomb Raider one. Oh wow, I've actually never seen that MVP from the Tomb Raider Ash. But yeah, GG to both teams. They both played extremely well, but Want2 ultimately come out on top.
GG, guys.
Well done,
GG.
guys. GG both sides.
Can't wait to see the commentary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely a
Can't
nice
wait.
one. It was a lot of like because of how mad stuff
Triple
were.
kills.
Yeah, exactly. It was a lot of like chain kills, nice lot of refrags. So it was definitely a really good, really fun one actually to cast. So
Try
It's on the
Conch,
YouTube channel,
Conch,
so we can
Conch,
just watch
Conch.
it.
yeah, it's on the
Conch,
YouTube
what did
channel, and I'll send you a
Perfect,
link
man.
if you really need it. Or you just at me on the server and I'll give it to you.
Conch,
Uh,
what did
yeah.
I tell you in the private message? We're going to make it up to you with an exciting game.
Exactly, dude.
I promised you that.
I mean, you definitely you did deliver, mate. To be fair, that was definitely
Good
a
There you go.
really good game. Yep.
Now I need to go do a post-match interview.
Oh
See you
yeah, me
later.
too.
See you later.
But, Gunch,
Yep.
please tell me you didn't see my banner on the video in Courtyard.
I think I
The
caught
second
the
to
vid.
last
I
one.
did actually catch that. I caught it in Vigil's perspective though.
Don't worry, Tom, I
it
saved
was
you
so
anyway.
Bad. It was
I
so
saved you
bad.
anyway.
Yeah, I caught it in
Alright,
Vigil's
can't wait
perspective.
to-
So
Oof, that helps. And I can't wait to see the FUT, man. Thank you for casting again.
no problem,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks,
Anytime.
man.
I appreciate you guys playing and sticking around.
Hey,
Cheers.
see you, man.
Alright,
see you,
have a
boys.
good one.
You too. Okay, that was Want2 versus Seraph. We're gonna quickly do the results. You know, just go and review back up the match. Want2 ultimately taking all 4 of their first rounds, bring up to 0-4. Then Seraph look like they might be bouncing back. taking 1, 2, 3. So by round 7, they were actually 3-4. But then all of a sudden, Want2 had gained their stride once again and just took it 4-7 straight off the bat like that. And yeah, Want2 ultimately winning. Okay. Appreciate everyone for coming out to this cast. It's been a great one. I hope you guys all enjoyed the match as well. I do have a PayPal down below. If you do want to donate, it goes towards my PC so we can get these streams even better quality. Also get me onto PC casting as well. And I'll be greatly appreciative if you guys do that. Our goal right now is 750. We've currently got 377. I appreciate everyone for the donation, especially Cam with a huge 25 donation. Thank you so much. And also Rebel Esports for a £2 donation. I greatly appreciate you guys for hitting us with the donates. And yeah, if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter as well, it is down below at CastsConch. That will let you know when I go live in every single game in the future. Without further ado, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for coming out and coming out to support the teams. I have just casted for Rejuvenation League, and yeah, guys, I will see you in the next cast. Peace out, you guys.